We are not ready for the World Cup yet. We need really 3 good weeks of preparation. The team is not ready because we didn't have the time to work together. We never had more than a few days to prepare a game. Only 3 days maximum before a game. So that is why now it's important to have a good camping before the World Cup, to improve the attack, to improve the midfield. We played without Obi Mikel the last 2 games. And we had injuries of Onazi and was not fit. And we have some players now who don't play so much. Echigile, Elderson going in Belgium 2nd division. They finished already the season, so each case is special. But we have to improve the defense. We have to improve the midfield. We have to improve the attack. We have to improve the goalkeepers. We sent our goalkeeper coach already there, but he will go again for our young goalkeeper in La Coruña, perhaps also the Alan Pasu. It's close in Portugal. And so we have our program. Also for our fitness coaches, also for our doctors to be in the relationship with the medical teams of the clubs, for our injured players. We hope that everybody will be fit, that the choice for the first list of 30 will be difficult for me to do. And the second list will be more difficult, of course, of the 23, which means that everybody is fit, everybody can pretend. We are not ready, but we will be ready, I think, because the camping, the planning of the camping we have is to go to Uyo. Unfortunately, in Abuja, we don't have the pitches for training and playing the game, which was my first idea, to play in the capital. Everywhere we are playing in the capital, in Libreville, in Ouagadougou, in Niamey, in Tunis, in Casablanca, but not in Abuja. There's a big stadium, but there's no good grass.
Interesting take from the Super Eagles technical advice. The summary of what is said is at the moment, Nigeria is not ready for the World Cup, but they will be ready before the tournament starts, and that's against Croatia on June 16. We'll continue to monitor that situation definitely. Let's move over now. Let's go to Bayelsa State where Nigerian wrestlers went to the Commonwealth Games and absolutely delivered for the country, winning 8 medals in total. Cecilia Kayode, these guys, before they left, you remember they said they were going to go to the games and bring back medals. They did exactly just that, Kayode. And there they are being rewarded for their efforts. And this is very commendable coming from the Bayelsa State government.
They didn't disappoint. They were like one of the most certain to win medals.
Sure bankers,
like you say, local palace. The likes of Oduan Yadokoroye, Blessing Oborodudu, Aminat Sadini, Amas Daniel, Bosse Samuel, you can go on and on. So Tamara and the likes, they did, and they covered themselves in glory. And what a way to reward success by what the governor of Bayelsa State has done. Commendations also has to go the way of the River State government. Recall, they had the national championship in November last year, and also hosted the African version earlier in the year before they went to the Commonwealth Games, which was like the dress rehearsals, which kept them in shape. Also, you have to commend them, Daniel Igali, who has done particularly well with this team over a period of time. And for me, the wrestlers should just continue this state towards Tokyo 2020 as well. Yeah,
you never know what's going to happen in Tokyo. But the bottom line is they've been received by the Bayelsa State government, and they received cash rewards as well. So fantastic, 1.5 million naira for gold medalists, 1 million naira for silver medalists, 700,000 for bronze medalists, and 1 million naira each as well. So for the coaches are not left out. Fantastic one for
so those who did not win any medal were given 500,000.
They were not left out as well. Fantastic, because they went there and they actually represented the country very well, and it's only right they're rewarded, and that's the breakdown of the cash rewards for Nigeria's wrestlers to the Commonwealth Games in the Gold Coast. Let's just refresh before we let's listen to some of the guys and they've been talking.
Bayelsa State today announcing a cash appreciation of 1.5 million for every gold medalist. Every silver medalist will have a cash reward, cash appreciation of 1 million naira from the government of Bayelsa State. Every bronze medalist will have a cash appreciation of 700,000 naira. And the others who participated, who due to one small technical reason or the other could have won, but did not win in fact. You will win again. Next time you will come with gold. When I was shaking your hands, I felt I was shaking the hands of champions. All of you, champions. We will encourage you with 500,000 naira each.
And I'm so proud of my governor, not hosting the Bayelsa wrestlers alone, but hosting the Team Nigerian wrestling team. We are so proud of him. We pray that God should increase him and bless him more to do more for the Wrestling Federation.
Very happy. It's like a surprise to me. None of us expect this from the governor of Bayelsa State, and we are so very happy. We are saying thank you to him on behalf of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation. I'm saying a very big thank you to you, sir.
We're very happy that the governor has done what he normally does in private, in public to us today. The governor thinks that he has recognized wrestlers in public, but I think this is also our opportunity to tell Nigeria that the success you see in wrestling is because of people like the governor of Bayelsa State.
Right there, Nigerian Wrestling Federation President Daniel Igali, who deserves a lot of credit for the work he's done with the wrestlers. We also listened to Blessing Oborodudu, who's won gold as well, as well as Odwanyo Adekuroye. Let's just refresh our minds on all the wrestlers that won medals for Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games in the Gold Coast. Odwanyo Adekuroye won gold. That was in the women's and freestyle 57 kg. Aminat Adeni, Blessing Oborodudu, gold as well. Melvin Bibo, silver. Blessing Onyebuchi, silver. They also have Wilson, won bronze. Amas Daniel and Bosse Samuel. So
one positive thing really coming out from this is that the governor also announced that he's going to construct a modern wrestling gym, and it must be completed at the end of the year.
Fantastic. So, I mean, what more do you want? I mean, as long as they have that gym, combat sports especially, I mean, you need the gym. The gym has to be state of the art.
Well, they camped in Bayelsa State prior to the African Championship. Bayelsa is like their base all through the year, at least in the past 2-3 years. The governor has been particularly supportive of the sport. And don't forget that Daniel Igali is a lawmaker at the Bayelsa State Assembly. So it's understandable. That is the way to reward effort. And the reward for success is more work, which means they have the work cut out. And like I did say earlier, they need to focus their attention now on Tokyo 2020. And I believe with what we've seen of the wrestlers, they can give the best at the world level they run for their money.
Okay. Champions League.
Right.
Yeah, last night, thriller, Festival of Goals, you will say 5-0 up, and Roma somehow, I felt the miracle has already started. The comeback started at Anfield. We don't know if it's going to end in Rome or whatever. But then 5-2, we expected such. I mean, we knew it was going to be like that. But we didn't know the goals were going to be that much.
Exactly. Now you're talking. Because I didn't see it. This is very close to a tennis scoreline. Just one more goal for Liverpool. Would have been a 6-2, 6-2. Nah.
Sadio Mane doing Ryan Sterling. If he hadn't done that, I mean 7-2.
Well, the results, though,
7-goal thriller. I expected it to be a flurry of goals, but I wasn't expecting it to be this much.
Okay.
AS Roma started the better side. In the first 20 minutes, I was like, what is going on? They were in charge. And we saw how Jurgen Klopp took advantage of the wings and flying the balls over the head of De Rossi and Strootman. And the success story of football this season, who is Mo Salah, continued from where he stopped last weekend when Liverpool played against West Brom. 2 classic goals.
Fantastic.
Also had 2 assists. Now 47 goals in 43 goals in 47 appearances. An average of 1 goal per 87 minutes. Means this guy has been very, very consistent. Though it's early days yet, but you want to say he's a candidate for Ballon d'Or.
No, I mean, those are Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi numbers.
Yeah.
So
Cristiano Ronaldo have 42
top
goals
3 now. We have our top 3 now.
Mo Salah in the top 5 leagues in Europe is the top scorer with 43, closely followed by Cristiano Ronaldo with 42 goals. It is a World Cup year. Provided that Egypt do well at the World Cup, is definitely going to be in the mix. Is definitely going to be in the mix, and he has done excellently well. The top scorer by any African thus far in the UEFA Champions League.
10 goals now.
Come on. Though Liverpool should be careful going into the second half because they lost focus in the last 10 minutes, allowing
because of the changes he made, I think.
Maybe because of the changes, and Roma will now fancy their chances, thinking they can do a Barcelona again against Liverpool when they go to Roma on the 2nd of May. But it's game on between the two sides.
Game on.
All right, let's hear from Jurgen Klopp now.
Has a massive impact on that, of course. I like the other boys, of course, as well. But then the first goal is just a genius strike. So he scored already a few like this. It makes it even more special. It makes clear it's no coincidence. The second goal was brilliant play. It's in outstanding good shape, in a world-class shape, 100%. And that's good. To be the best in the world, you need to do that over a longer period, I think. And there are a few others that are not too bad, so why should you? He is a fantastic player. I'm really happy to have him. We did really well. We prepared these passes in behind. We made these runs in behind. They are difficult to defend with our speed. So it was not 1 second easy. It was a lot of work to do to come in these positions, and the boys did the work. Much better than I could have expected before the game. But now, in the moment, of course, I feel the 2 goals we conceded still. But I'm already, to be 100% honest, already in a Stoke game. So I'm much more interested about a Stoke game in a moment than about a second leg against Rome. So, and I said it before, and I say it again, the atmosphere tonight was absolutely outstanding. What you can expect if you are 5-0 in the lead, the people really enjoyed it.
Yeah, amazing and fantastic atmosphere. He loves it. But then before the game started, something really happened, which I wasn't really happy about, you know, because we had the appeal and everything.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp.
The fights broke out.
Appealed to Liverpool fans to be on their best behavior. But this is what we saw before the fight. I mean, it just tells you hooligans will be hooligans. It doesn't really matter what you do. You have to be a lot more, you know, serious with them. And this particular situation, something very serious happened because our 53-year-old man is in critical condition, you know, after he was attacked near a pub. And police, obviously, they have sprung into action and they've arrested 2 men on suspicion of attempted murder. So it's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke at all. It's very, very serious. And we don't like to see stuff like this, but at least they didn't take him to the stadium. That helps. But
they didn't embarrass the boss and all that, like when they did to Man City.
Exactly, because they still came out with the flares and stuff. But at least it was a lot. But we don't want to see situations like this.
Well, from what I gather, the ultras of AS Roma took the fight to the
Liverpool fans, right? Okay.
It's really a sad commentary on the world football, where you see fans trying to outdo each other, mayhem, violence, and what have you. It's just unfortunate. But we can take solace in the fact that the football ruling body at the European level, UEFA, and FIFA usually are swift in their response in stemming the tide. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. Every now and then, they just need to handle the narrative on saying that violence should be gotten rid of. With football, it's going to be difficult, but it's achievable. It's just sad that we had to witness this yesterday at the semi-final game between AS Roma and Liverpool.
Okay. Trust, I just wonder what they can do. I mean, like you said, in all the ultras, and it's almost like these guys, they come into games
everywhere.
And they're just there to fight.
Everywhere.
They're there to show their superior physical.
They are season ticket holders. Sometimes they are very, very influential.
Yes, they
but
are.
you just need to be able to stem the tide, curtail their excesses, and punish some to serve as deterrent to others.
One more before we go on break.
Yeah,
they are exactly. Yeah, before we go on break quickly, is there going to be? Okay, the coach says they don't need a miracle to actually advance into the final. It says they just need to believe. It's a bit different from what it said after the Barcelona game. So that makes it sound like it's quite confident they can get the job done. How do you see the second leg?
Well, it's understandable.
Going through?
If you see Vio De Francesco and say that they have the belief, they will just have to watch the tape of Roma, Barcelona. I still think Liverpool will. Liverpool, the men we have in the final third, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, who also grabbed the brace yesterday, and Mo Salah, I think they will have too much for the defense of Roma to continue. Roma will score, but Liverpool to qualify.
Liverpool to qualify. Okay, we'll see on May the 2nd. We need to go on one more break. We'll come back and we'll do a little preview of tonight's match between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich.